Hey everybody, I'm Eva. Thanks for joining. I have a unicorn to show you. This is a unicorn bag for me, something that I really wanted. Now, I'm going to show you the bag and then I'm going to tell you why I didn't get it when it first came out, and then I'm going to tell you how it compares to the current version of this that's on the market now. And if you are like me, you really love this style but you were not able to get it when it first came out in those very limited quantities, then I'm going to show you some alternatives that are very similar in the size and in the style of this bag. Are we ready? Yes, let's get into it. I was finally able to get my hands on the Empire, not just any Empire, the Empire from the Runway drop. So this is the Empire 21, and as you can see, it is the one that has the cute little petite top handles. I'm so excited to have this. Yes, it's a unicorn. I really wanted it, but I didn't know I really wanted it until they were all sold out. So let me first show you around the bag and then let's talk about that situation. This is in the color chestnut. I hope you can see how rich and multi-dimensional this color is. I just think it's so gorgeous. So beautiful. And I got this little charm here on Amazon. I'll have it linked below in case you're interested. And here, do you see the stitching? The stitching is just so nice on this bag. I just think it's great. And this is the kind that has the open compartment in the middle, and it does come with this crossbody strap. So this is vegetable tanned leather, which is one of the reasons I really wanted this. The current Empires do not have the same kind of leather, although they're really nice. I just knew that this was very special. Okay, so let's talk about it. Why did I not know that I wanted this when it first dropped? I know that sounds crazy, but here's the situation. So when Coach first showed the Empire 21, it was during the Fall 25 runway show. And that show actually happened in the spring of 25. You know, those shows happen several months before the products are going to be released. However, after a runway show, Coach will release on its website some buy it now bags. And this is where things get even more confusing. I watched that runway show and I remember not being super impressed with what I saw from the Empire 21. Now, most of the models, I'll put a picture in here, but most of the models were walking with those bags right up under their arms, and I thought the handles were kind of floppy and squishy because, you know, they were crushed up under their arms. I was not seriously watching the website to try to purchase something that I saw on the runway. Little did I know that they were going to put this out immediately after that show. I just didn't have my radar out to be on the look to try to buy one of those bags because I didn't know it was going to have this particular proportion. In these photos from the runway show, you can see the Empire on the left and the twin turtleneck on the right. They look quite similar, but you can tell which ones are the Empire bags because of the leather seam on the side and also the built-in feature. But regardless, you can see that both of these styles have longer, flexible handles. So when these bags dropped on the website, they came in 4 colors, very limited quantities. You know, they sold out just like that. They were gone. Then I realized, oh my gosh, the people that got those bags were super lucky because they were vegetable tanned and they had this particular proportion, which was different than what I saw on the runway. I know that's very confusing, and that's why I wasn't on the lookout to try to buy one. But like I said, once I knew what I missed, then it became on my wish list. It became a unicorn that I was hunting, hoping to get it someday. But the people that got their hands on one of these, they were not going to let them go. They knew that this was a treasure. And the people that realized what a treasure it was, that were willing to sell it, of course, were asking some very high prices for it. So what ended up happening was a little behind the scenes negotiations. I have a friend on YouTube who had this bag, and when I knew that she was getting ready to buy the fall drop, which had the longer handles, I just let her know that I was ready to buy this one when she was ready to let go of it. And she was like, let's make a deal. So Winnie B. LV, thank you so much for being willing to part with your Empire 21. I am so happy to now have it in my collection. So now let's take a little bit of time here to compare this version with what Coach actually dropped for mass production in the fall of 25. The main difference here is the handle drop. My handle dropped just under 3 inches. The handle drop on what Coach released fall 25, 5.25 inches. Just under 3, 5.25. Like, that's a big difference. I know some of my friends have this, including Winnie B. LV and Dawn, and they say that they love the drop length. And I can see that, especially for winter, if you're wearing a bulky coat, how easy it is to go on the crook of your arm. I knew immediately when I saw the photos of that bag, like, that's just a no for me. I did not like the proportion of the top handles on that bag, probably because I had this one set on my heart. Like, this is the one that I really, really wanted. Okay, now let's talk alternatives. If you're like me and really wanted something very similar in terms of this size and this style with the shorter top handles, then I have found some alternatives. The first alternatives to talk about come from Marge Sherwood. This is the mini soft tote. It's a similar size and it has short top handles, 3.5 inches. Here's one in nubuck leather, which looks very beautiful. And the pull-up leather from Marge Sherwood is also a vegetable tanned leather. I have a pull-up leather from Marge Sherwood, and I'll have that video linked below. This is the Tory Burch Mini Perry bag. I love this berry color. It's so pretty. This bag has similar dimensions to the Empire 21. It also has a crossbody strap and zip closure, and it comes in a wide range of colors. This is the Strathberry Georgia bag in the size mini. I really like the features of this bag, though it's different from the Empire in that the straps actually fold down. I'm showing it here in the caramel, but it also comes in black and this beautiful oxblood and a very elegant embossed croc in the burgundy color. This is the Mulberry Mini Bayswater tote. It's a little bit bigger than the Empire 21 and it has a different closure. It's a turn lock closure compared to the Empire Zip. This is in the color oak. They also offer it in cashmere and black. And finally, let's talk about the Fairfax and Favor Lydia Millen Town and Country collection. This is the micro top handle. It comes in both tan and burgundy colors. In case you're interested in this bag, I heard that the next drop is going to happen in early December. Hey everybody, Editing Eva here. I just recently got this bag, which is the Empire 26. This is the older model, which has the zipper divider in the middle. And I just realized it's actually a great alternative to this Empire 21 with those shorter top handles. Yes, it's a little bit wider, but it still has that cute petite look about it. And in case you're curious, here's Rosie back here. She's just had her surgery and she's recovering, but she's still purring. In general, vegetable tanned leather is more expensive than other chrome tanned leathers, and it's probably gonna mark and show signs of use, and I'm totally okay with that because I love the touch and feel of this leather. This is the closest thing that I felt in modern coach production to vintage coach. Quality of this leather is just here. You can just tell when you feel it. It's very soft and malleable and it feels very real. Like there's no imprint, there's no stamping on it. It's just beautiful leather. And I think they did a great job with this. But it did cost more. So at the release, immediately after that runway show, the price was $450. When Coach released the Empire 21 with the longer handles in fall, it had a lower price point, $295. That's a pretty significant difference. $295 to $450. And like I said, those of us that are buying it secondhand are paying more because these bags are at a premium. They're very sought after. Like I said, for me, it's a unicorn, and I feel like I'm not the only one who feels that way. So if you are in the hunt for one of these Empires with the shorter top handles, then I hope you're able to find it. Good luck with your unicorn hunting. And if you're looking for an alternative, then I hope one of the ones that I showed would work for you. And if you have ideas for other alternatives, then please put them in the comments below because I know I would like to know about it, and I'm sure some of the other viewers would as well. Thanks so much for watching, and of course, a huge thank you to Winnie B. LV for selling me this. I'm so happy to have it. All right, well, you take care. I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.